Hi everyone, welcome to this mat Pilates workout. For this workout, if you'd like to, you can use one set of light weights, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds, but you can also do this workout without weights and it's totally fine. You can always get plenty of benefits from any Pilates exercises without weights. So let's get started. Come onto your mat, and if you are choosing to use weights, go ahead and have them on either side of your mat and then lie down onto your back. Just have a moment here to land, to arrive. You can keep the knees bent and just start by taking a nice cleansing breath. Take a deep inhale, fill up your lungs, and then exhale, sigh it all out. Let's begin. Go ahead and grab hold of your weights, one in each hand. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. Stretch your arms up and over your head. Take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, start to curl your head and shoulders up off of the mat, reaching the weights forward so they hover right by your hips. Rotate the wrists so the palms face up. Rotate the wrists so the palms face down. Lower all the way back down to that start position. We'll do it again. Inhale, exhale, curl up, rotate to flip up, rotate down, lower down for 2. Keep going. Curl for 2, rotate, rotate, lower for 2. Nice and controlled. Curl for 2, rotate, rotate, lower for 2. Curl, flip, flip, lower for 2. Just starting to warm up the core here a little bit. Really focus on pressing the navel towards your spine, getting both shoulders nice and high off of the mat. If you're not using weights, you just curl up with your hands and then you flip your palms to face up, flip your palms to face down. We'll take 4 more. Curl for 2, flip, flip, lower for 2. Last 3, rotate, rotate, lower for 2. Last 2, rotate, rotate, lower for 2. Last one like this, rotate, rotate, and down for 2. Now curl your head and shoulders up. Do the same thing, but pause at the top. Go ahead and extend your legs to a high diagonal, point your toes. Flip the palms to face up once more, and then you'll take the weights out to the sides for 2 and in for 2. 9 more. Out for 2, in for 2. A little 100 variation. 8 and in. 7 and in. Press the tailbone down. 6 and in. 5 and in. 4. Keep those arms straight and strong. 3, make sure your legs are engaged. 2, last one. Now rotate the palms to face down, and we have 10 reps lifting the weights up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest, rest, rebend your knees. Nice work. Place your feet down onto your mat, hips width distance apart. Glue the weights to your hips. Setting up for a Pilates bridge here. So as you inhale, peel your hips up off of the mat. Now pause at the top of your bridge. The Pilates bridge is about the legs and the abs. So make sure your glutes are squeezing, your navel is pulling to your spine, and you should still be able to see your knees. So it's not a yoga bridge where it's about the back bend. We're really focusing on the legs and the abdominal muscles here. As you exhale, articulate your spine and roll back down with control, 1 vertebra at a time. Let's do that again slow, lifting your hips up, finding your bridge. Roll back down with control, 1 vertebra at a time. We'll do 1 more slow to feel that nice spinal articulation, lifting your hips up. Squeeze the belly, roll back down with control, 1 vertebra at a time. Now you can stay slow or you can take it a little faster if you like, lifting the hips all the way up and all the way down. Lift and lower just so we get a little warm up for the legs here. Hips up and lower. Lift and lower. Keep going, squeezing those glutes at the top every single time. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift to the top of your bridge and take little pulses up just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll your spine back down with control. Great, good work. Now stretch your right leg long on your mat and take the weights onto the mat right by your hips. If you are not using weights, no worries, you just use your arms. Now as you breathe in, single leg bridge, and you'll stretch the weights over your head for 2, and then lower everything back down on your mat for 2. 9 more. Lift for 2, lower for 2. 8, and down. 7, and down. 6, and down. 5, and down. 4, and down. Last 3, and down. Final 2, and down. Last one like this, and down. Now lift up to your single leg bridge one more time and hold it. So stretch the weights over your head, lift your hips and your right leg up, and now just pulse here at the top for 10, 9, 8, the left leg is your working leg, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up, lift your left heel up and lower for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, leg down, hips all the way back down onto your mat. Let's switch sides. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg long on your mat. We have 10 reps this side, lifting up for 2, lower for 2, 9, and down, 8, and down, 7, and down, 6, and down, 5, and down. Last 4, and down, 3, and down, final 2, and down, last 1, and down. Now lift everything up, stretch the weights over your head, little pulses at the top, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel lifts and lowers. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Left leg down, weights back by your hips, and the hips come all the way down. Great job. Bend your left knee, lift your feet off of your mat, and tuck the weights behind your knees. So one weight behind each knee. Once you've got them tucked, bring your knees right over your hips and your hands behind your head. Take an inhale here. Now as you exhale, twist and tap your right elbow towards your left knee. Come back down and then curl up, tap your left elbow towards your right knee. Keep squeezing those weights and keep going. Tap and down. Tap and down. Twist and down. Twist and down. 8 more. Twist. Twist. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Nice job. Remove the weights from behind your knees. Left leg goes long on your mat, and you can place one of those weights off to the side. It doesn't matter which one. Take your right leg up for single leg circles. Take the one weight in your hand, hold it the long way, right above your chest. So setting up here for our single leg circles, the left leg is engaged. If it's too much to have the left leg straight, you can always bend the knee to modify. Start to draw slow, controlled circles with your right leg. Point your right toes and make sure your right leg is long, strong, and engaged. Really focus on pressing the tailbone firmly down into your mat, so not letting those hips wobble. Press the left leg down as well. Circles are nice and slow. No wider than the width of a Pilates magic ring. I know we don't have a ring for this workout, but most of you probably know what the size of the ring is. So nice and small controlled circles. Once you are finished, let's go ahead and reverse. Go the opposite direction. So you want to take anywhere from 8 to 10 circles each direction. So finish your last circle counterclockwise and pause there. Curl your head and shoulders up off of the mat and take the weight outside of your right leg. Hover your left leg 1 to 2 inches off the mat. The legs are engaged, toes point. Scissor switch your legs and pass the weight behind your left leg. Keep going. So you kick and kick, kick and kick. The head and shoulders stay curled up off of the mat. Keep the legs strong and engaged. Keep the arms straight as you pass that weight. Really focus on crunching your ribs in. Make sure you're breathing. Stay with it. We're almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, listen, 2, on 1, keep the weight and split your legs. Head and shoulders stay off of the mat, split your legs. You can flex the feet or point the toes, it doesn't matter, just make sure legs are engaged. Little reaches towards the front of your mat. Reach and reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weight to your chest and close your legs. Bend your right knee, put your right foot down on the mat. If you're modifying, you can stay right there. Otherwise, extend your right leg long on the mat and set up for your single leg circles on the other side. Bring the weight back over your chest, left leg engaged and strong, and start to draw slow, controlled circles with that left leg. Really, again, focusing on the tailbone, pressing down, keeping the rib cage closed. Right leg is heavy on the mat, or you're pressing your right foot into your mat if your knee is bent and you're taking that modification, no worries. Left leg is long, strong, and engaged. You want that left foot right above your left hip if possible. Go ahead and start to reverse the direction of your circles. Move counterclockwise. Make sure that weight stays stable above you. If you're not using the weight, you just place the hands on the mat by your hips, no worries. Finish your last circle in the counterclockwise direction and pause there. This time, take the weight and twist outside of your left leg. Point your right toes, hover your right leg 1 to 2 inches off of the mat. Now bend your left knee, extend your left leg, and then lower the left leg to meet the right leg. Lift it back up. 7 more. Bend, extend, lower, lift. 6, extend, lower, lift. 5, extend, lower, lift. 4, extend, lower, lift. 3, lower, lift. 2, lower, lift. Last one, lower, lift. Now take that weight in a rainbow arc and scissor switch your legs. Take it to the other side. Same thing on the other side. The right knee bends, straighten the leg, lower it to meet the left, lift it back up. 7 more. Bend, extend, lower, lift. 6, extend, lower, lift. 5, lower, lift. 4, lower, lift. 3, lower, lift. Last 2, lower, lift. Last 1, lower and lift. Now switch to the other side and repeat. So you'll take the weight in a rainbow arc, switch and switch. Twist, twist. Stay with it, do your best. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Head and shoulders down, bend your knees, place your feet on the mat. Great, good work. Pick up the other weight so you have both weights in your 2 hands. Take your arms like a goalpost, so elbows tapping outside of the mat. Feet hips width distance, lift up into your Pilates bridge. Keep the hips lifted in your bridge, and we'll take an overhead press with the weights, so punch the weights up and then tap the elbows outside of the mat. We're taking a total of 20, so press and down. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, keep those legs engaged. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Roll your spine back down with control. Place the weights over your shoulders. Strong, straight arms. Take your left leg long. Take your right leg long on your mat. Feet flexed. Let's do the roll up. As you inhale, curl your head and shoulders up. As you exhale, reach and dive the weights for your toes. Inhale, roll back down with control. 1 vertebra at a time. Exhale, return the weights over your shoulders. If you like a little bit more, you can start with the weights up and over your head. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll back down with control. 1 vertebra at a time. Articulate your spine. Exhale, return the weights over your head. We're taking a total of 3 more. So inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll back down with control. Exhale, return the weights. Last 2. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, dive forward. Look down. Get as much length in your spine as you can. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, return the weights. Last round. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, return the weights. Now we'll take a half round just to transition up to a seat. So just curl up. Reach and dive the weights for your toes and pull yourself up to a tall spine. This tree is raining on me. All kinds of things. Once you have your seat, go ahead and separate your feet so they are just inside the edges of your mat. The legs are engaged. Now listen carefully as we start to do these exercises with the weights. If the weights are sacrificing your form and they're causing your spine to sink, or you're down here with the weights and you're twisting, ditch the weights and come here. This belly engagement and the long spine is way more important than the weights. They just add a little bit of an extra punch if that's something that you want in your practice, but it's not necessary. So we'll begin by taking the weights into your chest with the elbows wide. Take an inhale, tall spine. As you exhale, twist to the right as far as you can go and then come back to center. Twist to the left as far as you can go. Come back to center. Just warming up here. Twist and center, twist and center. Right, center, left, center. Just for 5. Left, 4, left, 3, left, 2, left, last one, left, and center. Nice job. Now bend your elbows to a 90-degree angle. Take a lateral arm raise out. Punch the weight straight in line with your shoulders. Take a twist as far as you can to the right for 2. Come back to center. Twist as far as you can to the left for 2. Come back to center. Rebend the elbows. Lower the weights back down. Let's do it again. So lift the weights. Straight the arms. Twist for 2. Center for 2. Left for 2. Center for 2. Bend the elbows and down. 3 more. Lift. Straighten. Twist for 2. Center for 2. Twist for 2. Center for 2. Bend and down. Last 2. Lift. Straighten. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Bend and down. Last one. Lift. Straighten. Twist for 2. Center for 2. Left for 2. Center for 2. Bend and down. Now the last exercise, we keep the arms straight. So take your lateral arm raise out, punch the arms straight, and this time it's really gonna challenge your shoulders and your arms, so just do your best. We're taking 5 reps on each side, so twisting right for 2, center for 2, left and center. 4 more. Right, keep those legs engaged. Center, keep the weights in line with your shoulders. Left and center. 3 more. Right, center, left, center. 2 more. Right, center, left, center. 1 more each side. Right, center, left, center. Now pause. I know you want to drop the arms, but don't. Take a little small circle forward and a small circle back. Circle forward, circle back. Circle forward, circle back. 3 more each way. Circle and circle. Last 2. Circle and circle. Last one. Circle forward, circle back. Bend your elbows, bring the weights down. Nice job. Subtle burn, but you should feel that in your arms if you're using the weights. Set the weights down now at the top of your mat, one on either side. Close your legs together. Prop yourself onto your elbows. Bring your legs up the wall. So toes point, legs are engaged and strong. As you inhale, flex your feet. Lower the legs to hover. Dig your elbows firmly down. Point your toes. Exhale to lift. Now notice if you're doing this with your shoulders. Try to avoid that. Really push the elbows firmly down, and let's keep going. Flex the feet. Lower for 2. Point, lift for 2. Flex, lower for 2. Point, lift for 2. Flex, point. Flex and point. Keep pushing those elbows firmly down into your mat. We have 5 more. Flex and point. 4. Nice job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Lift those legs all the way back up and then lie down onto your back. Legs into a tabletop position. Hands behind your head. Let's do double leg stretch. So the head and shoulders are curled up. As you inhale, extend both legs to a high diagonal, and as you exhale, full sweeping circle of the arms to hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, extend the legs, hands behind your head. Exhale, scoop the knees into your chest. Keep going. This does not have to be a fast movement. Really focus on keeping the tailbone down onto your mat. So you're not taking the legs to hover 1 to 2 inches off of the mat. You're focusing on keeping that tailbone down. And make sure you're getting that nice sweeping circle of the arms. We're just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower your head and shoulders down. Have a moment to rest. And then we'll take a variation of crisscross with straight legs. So I call these scissor obliques. So legs up the wall, hands behind your head, curl your head and shoulders up. Lower your left leg to hover. Left elbow taps your right knee, scissor switch, and cross to the other side. Twist and twist. Twist, 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 and twist. Keep going. Think about tapping the elbow outside of each knee if you can. Toes pointed, legs are long, strong, and engaged. Really feel your obliques working here. Twist and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. Lower your head and shoulders down. We'll take a roll-up transition. So stretch your left leg long, your right leg long. Arms up, palms face the front of your mat. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Scoop your legs around. Plant your left hand, plant your right hand, and step back into a high plank, top of a push-up. So get firm and strong in your plank pose. Spread the fingers wide on your mat, belly in, knit your ribs together. Keep your gaze forward just in front of the fingertips so the neck stays in line with the rest of your spine. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, come down onto your forearms for a forearm plank. So 1 elbow at a time, come onto your forearms. Once you're there, bring your feet together so that they touch, interlock the fingers, and take body saws. So you'll shift the weight forward and shift back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the interlock of your hands and bring your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Stack your feet. Forearm side plank. Once you are here, pick up the weight that's to the left side of your mat. Punch that weight all the way up to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, listen, wrap the weight underneath your right ribs and try to actually get your chest to go parallel to the mat. So really getting that full twist. And then open all the way back up to the sky. We're doing a total of 10, so we have 9 more. Twist for 2, reach for 2. 8, and up, 7, and up, 6, and up, 5, and up, 4, and up, 3, and up, 2, up, last one, and up. Now place the weight down, left hand behind your head, step your left foot off of the mat. So you'll be putting all the pressure in your left foot and your right forearm so that you can lift up your right leg and lower it down 10 times, really working the inner right thigh. Here we go. Lift and lower. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to forearm plank, and then we switch right to the other side. I'll meet you there. So take your left forearm parallel, stack your feet. Once you're in your forearm side plank, pick up the weight in your right hand, punch it high to the sky, inhale. As you exhale, wrap it under your left ribs for 2, and reach up for 2. 9 more. Curl for 2, up for 2. 8, and up. 7, and up. 6, and up. 5, and up. 4, and up. Last 3, and up. 2, and up. Last 1, and up. Drop that weight off. Right hand behind your head. Right foot steps behind you. Put pressure in the left forearm and the right foot, and let's lift the left leg and lower it 10 times. Lift, lower. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to forearm plank. Don't put the knees down just yet. Hold forearm plank. Hold, 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 hold. Just for 5. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sphinx pose. Hips come all the way down. Take a moment here to reset. Nice work, everyone. From your Sphinx pose, start to lower your chest and shoulders all the way down onto your mat. Separate your feet about hips width distance apart, maybe a little wider. Optional for the weights here. Grab the weights and take them by your hips so the palms are facing down. Belly in, legs engaged. Lift up your head, your chest, and your shoulders. Really squeeze the legs, press the tops of the feet down into your mat. Now keeping the chest and shoulders lifted, the weights come up and lower. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now add your legs, lift the weights, and take little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Place the weights at the top of your mat, one on either side. Briefly take a child's pose. Hands under your shoulders, knees wide, forehead down on the mat. Brief little child's pose to rest and stretch out your spine. Great, good work. Rise up, find a tabletop, take a round of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to center, grab your weights, and meet me standing up on your knees. All right, I'm gonna turn to face you. You will just be facing the top of your mat. Once you are here, take the weights forward in front of your shoulders. You're welcome to tuck the back toes if you need a little support. Inhale. As you exhale, fly the arms back so the palms face in and hinge down. Then bend your elbows, 90, re-extend, and then come all the way back up to that start position. Let's do 9 more. So hinge for 2, bend, extend, up for 2. 8, bend, extend, up for 2. 7, bend, extend, up for 2. 6, bend, extend, up for 2. 5, bend, extend, up for 2. 4, bend, extend, up for 2. 3, bend, extend, up for 2. Last 2 rounds. Hinge for 2, bend, extend, up for 2. 1 more. Hinge, bend, extend, and up for 2. Nice job. Now bring the weights into your chest. You're still going to be facing the top of your mat. Go ahead and step your left foot off of your mat. So the left foot will be off of your mat. Once you are there, turn the left toes to face the left. Take your arms like a goalpost. Inhale. As you exhale, bend into your left knee lunge and close your forearms together and then open back up. We'll take 9 more. So bend for 2, open for 2. 8 and up. 7 and up. 6 and up. 5 and up. 4 and up. Last 3 and up. Last 2, and up. Last 1, and up. Nice job. Now bring the weights back into your chest. Turn your left toes to face back forward. Start to hinge forward. Place the weights down and your hands down. I'll meet you there. So your left leg is still off of the mat. Now go ahead and just place the weights off to the sides of your mat and place your hands underneath your shoulders. Once you're there, lift your left leg up to hip height and just take little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your left leg back, hip height. From here, pull the left knee in and squeeze, touch above your left elbow, and then take it back. Just 7 more of these. Squeeze and back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Just tuck your right toes. Sweep your left leg up and back to a down dog split. Bend your left knee and open your hips. So taking it into a scorpion dog. Re-extend your left leg, hips squared. As you exhale, knee to your nose, round and squeeze. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Again, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, take it up and back. One more time, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, take your left leg high. As you exhale, step your left foot through. Bring your right knee all the way down onto your mat and meet me in a low lunge. Great job, everyone. Float your arms forward so the hands are in line with your shoulders. Take a twist. Reach your left arm to the back of your mat. Come back to center. Lift the back knee. Fly the arms back, lean forward, engage that back leg, and then come all the way back down to that start position. 9 more together, so you twist, center, lift, and lower. 8, back knee up and down. 7, lift and lower. 6, lift and lower. 5, lift and lower. 4, lift, lower. 3, lift and lower. Last 2, lift and lower. Last 1, lift and lower. Great, good work. Now genie your arms, so fold the arms on top of each other and lift that right knee just a little lift and a little lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Now prayer hands, lean forward. Leaning forward, listen carefully, step, keep the left knee bent and step the right foot to meet your left. Now shift all of the weight onto your right foot. Hover your left toes off of the mat. Fire hydrants from here with your left leg. So you'll open the left leg out and lower. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the weight stays on the right foot. Pull the left knee into your chest and find your balance. Once you're there, take your hands to your hips. Keep the belly in, keep the spine tall. Start to take the left leg out to the left as far as you can, and then come back to center. 9 more, working the balance. Out for 2, center for 2. 8, and center. 7, and center. 6, center. 5, center. 4, center. center, last 2, center, just one more, out, and center. Cross your left ankle in front of your right, float your arms forward, and do a Pilates transition down to your seat. Nice job. Uncross your ankles, and then lie down onto your back, float your arms forward, roll down onto your back. We're taking 3 rounds of teaser here, so take your arms up and over the head, bend your knees, tabletop legs. Just like we did at the beginning of the class, take an inhale. As you exhale, pike up into teaser. So you pike up and the arms come parallel to your legs, belly in, heart up, hold for 3, breathe for 2, and 1. Suck the belly in and roll back down. 2 more, inhale, exhale, pike up to teaser and hold. Just for 3, breathe for 2, and 1. Roll back down. 1 more, inhale, exhale, pike up and hold. Just for 3, breathe for 2, and 1. Roll back down. Nice work. Keep the arms over the head. Left leg long, right leg long. Roll up transition. Flex your feet. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Scoop your legs around and find a tabletop. 1 more round of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, arch, look up. Exhale, round. Come back to center, grab your weights again, and meet me standing on your knees. Once again, you have the option of tucking your back toes if you need a little more support. This time, take the weights in front of your shoulders with the palms facing up, alternating bicep curls. So again, you don't want the weights to drop below shoulder height. So you'll curl right and forward, left and forward. Right, left. 8 more. Right, left. 7, left. 6, left. 5, left. 4, left. 3, left. Last 2, right, left. Last 1, right, and left. Good job. Bring the weights into your chest, elbows wide. Step your right foot off of your mat. Once it's there, turn your right toes to face the right. Goalpost your arms. We have 10 reps. Here we go. 10 for 2, open for 2. 9, and open. 8, and open. 7, and up. 6, and up. 5, and up. 4, and up. Last 3, open. 2, and open. Last 1, and open. Nice job. Slowly bring the weights into your chest. Hinge forward so you plant your weights down on the mat, and I will meet you there. So once the weights are down on the mat and your right foot is still off of the mat, go ahead and drop the weights off at the side of your mat. Replace the weights with your hands. Lift up your right leg hip height. Take little pulses there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your right leg back, hip height, point your toes. We've got 8 reps. Squeeze the right knee in, touch above your right elbow if you can, and then back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your left toes, sweep your right leg high, down dog split, bend your right knee, open your hips, scorpion dog. Re-extend your right leg, hips squared, knee to your nose, exhale, round and compress. Inhale, right leg high. 2 more, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, right leg high. 1 more, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, right leg high. This time as you exhale, step between your hands. Left knee comes down onto your mat, and you'll meet me in this low lunge. Once you're there, float your arms forward. Right arm twist, reach to the back of your mat. Reach it back forward. Fly the arms back, lift the knee, and come back down to that start position. We've got 9 more. So you twist, center, lift, and lower. 8. Back knee up and lower. 7. Lift, lower. 6. Lift, lower. 5. Lift and lower. 4. Lift and lower. 3. Lift and lower. Last 2. Lift and lower. 1 more twist. Lift and lower. Now genie your arms and lift that left knee, just a little lift and a little lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, prayer hands, lift your left knee. Keep the right knee bent. Step your left foot to meet your right. Shift the weight onto your left foot. Fire hydrants with the right leg. So lifting the right leg out and down. 9, 8, 7. The left knee stays bent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Pull the right knee into your chest. Bring both hands to your hips. Rotate that right leg out to the right. Come back to center. 9 more. 9, 8. Just taking it as far as you can, still holding your balance. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right ankle crosses in front of your left. Arms forward, Pilates transition, all the way down to your seat. Uncross your feet and pick up your weights one last time. Once you have your weights, roll down onto your back. Weights over your head, just like we did at the beginning. Legs in tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pike up to teaser, and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees and roll down. Nice job. Set your weights off to the side. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Rock side to side a few times. Massage your low spine. From here, we'll just take a simple twist. So take your arms to a T, shift your hips to the right, and let your knees drop to the left side of your mat. You can look over your right shoulder if it feels okay on your neck. Use your belly muscles, bring your knees back to center, shift your hips to the left, and let your knees drop over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder if it's okay on your neck. Bring your knees back to center. Happy baby. Wrap your arms through your legs, grab the outer edges of your feet, rock side to side a few times. Maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. Whatever feels best for your body here. And then when you've had enough, you are done. Great job.